cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexisting, but to know the real, you just gotta listen.
What up, everybody, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. This is For Women Wednesday. I'm your host, Freddie G, joined by my co-host, K Money, Slash, and Comedian 96. Collectively, we are the Mind of Men. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast. On Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to like and subscribe. And welcome to another Women Wednesday. Okay, fellas. When men usually discuss topics like today's show, we tend to go for the low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit meaning heterosexual sex. Let's see if we can discuss today's topic without focusing on the obvious, and that's vagina versus penis.
Right.
With that being said, let me tell y'all what happened to me this past weekend, right? This past weekend, I was having a conversation with my gay female cousin, who is cute, I might add. She's very cute. Now, the conversation got deep when she said something that tripped me the hell out. Mm-hmm. Now, listeners, forgive me because I don't know the proper term, but her girlfriend is a stud or a butch or, in the words of my late great uncle, a bulldagger. Anyway, she said that her girlfriend treats her like a man is supposed to treat a woman. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say it again. She said that her girlfriend treats her like a man is supposed to treat a woman. So my question, fellas, is it possible that a woman can treat another woman like a man should?
That's kind of hard to explain because what I would think is she could only think how a man supposed to treat a woman because she truly wouldn't know unless she's a man, of course. But maybe she have ideas of what she think a man, how she think a man should treat a woman and be able to treat a woman that way. Yes, I believe she could probably do that.
I'll say only emotional, and even that's to an extent, because even after a while, a woman will want a man's weigh in on whatever problem she's dealing with. She ain't gonna just want that girl that she can run to. She gonna want to talk to a man about it too. So partially emotionally, and that's it.
I don't get the emotional part. Because
she's going through some
still
problems.
A woman.
She's going through some problems. So, it's something another girl could probably relate to. You know what I'm saying? It could be female problems or something. You get what I'm saying?
And because she's a female,
they can relate and she can talk to her. That's why I say partially.
I think she could imitate, how she think a man, like more or less like Slash was saying, how a man should be acting, should treat a woman. But like I said, at the end of the day, she's still a female, so it's yes or no.
So, I'm more so of I think that for the butch female or the stud female or whatever they like to be called, I think that the inner woman, the woman that's in her, the female trait, I think that overrides the butchness.
Yep.
I think it overrides the butchness or the studness, and she actually knows how to treat that woman like she would want to be treated.
Exactly.
Which gives her the upper hand.
Right.
More or less.
Exactly.
And so I don't think and that goes along the lines of you also, you may know how you would want a man to treat you, but does that make him less of a man because he don't treat you like you think a man should treat you? You understand what I'm saying? Like when you generalize it and say, "Oh, she treats me like a man's supposed to treat a woman."
Right.
You know, who made up this rule
How a man's supposed
of
to treat
how a
woman.
man is supposed to treat a woman?
Yeah. It's,
Like,
it's
where
their,
does this come
it's,
from?
It's their vision of it, which is, of course, probably the fantasy portion of being in a relationship to them. You know, you just never know what it is. It's something.
Yeah, I say it's that old saying, with men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Well, if 2 women from Venus and all y'all from Venus, all y'all know what you want. So, of course, another woman going to know what another woman wants and how she's thinking, even though we can't read their minds. Since they both from Venus, they can read each other's minds.
They understand each other.
They understand each other much better. So, it's, you're going to get along much more since you're both the same, but that's only in some areas that, okay, it matched, but when it comes to most of the areas, nah, it's a wrap. Nah.
Okay, so Freddie G, with your cousin saying that her woman, what was the original statement she said?
Yeah, she said that her girlfriend treats her like a man is supposed to treat a woman.
Now, did she go in any further with that statement? I mean,
No, she really, she tripped me the hell out.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Right.
Yeah. When she told me that, I was like a man's supposed to treat a woman. The natural came out of that was my natural response was, well, how is that?
you know, and I'm trying to remember what you said at the beginning to leave, not bringing in the physical side of this, because I definitely can't see her sexing her like a man would.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, of course that's like the low. I get what you're saying, because that's the first thing. Well, my first thing was, how should a man treat a woman? But before she could speak, I interrupted her again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I interrupted her and I said, "Do y'all fight? Like physically fight?" She said, "Yeah." I say, "So if y'all physically fighting, do you think a man
Should treat a woman like
should
that.
be
Right.
physically fighting a woman?"
Yeah, you pretty much nipped that at the bud.
Yeah,
That conversation bud right there.
Yeah, I say because you hear all now her response, she kind of danced around it a little bit, but she was honest and said that they do get into it. And then but I'm listening to her, I'm like, oh, okay. But the thing is that, like, I don't get it. I don't get how, and no matter how they women try to explain it, well, my cousin tried to explain it, I don't understand what it is that another woman or another man, for that matter, I don't want to turn this into a man versus a man and man, but what is it about females that you would prefer? And then you go and get a dude, one that's like a dude.
Yeah.
Now my cousin is cute, man. She's pretty. I would think it'd be some pretty on pretty,
Right.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You was gonna say something, comedian?
Yeah, I could never understand that. To me, whenever, like, if, you know me, I think it's wrong just to be, you know, I think a man should date a woman and that's the way it should go. But if you're going to do it right. Like, if you're going to date a pretty girl, I could never understand when a pretty girl go look for a stud, a girl that looks like a man, that's not really a man, but she's really a girl, but she looks like a man, dressed like a man, but she's really a girl. You're confused.
Wait a minute.
You say you gonna do it.
You
do it.
had,
I don't
you had
understand.
me in the whirlwind.
That's what I'm saying.
Go slow,
Exactly.
Go slow and
I
say
can-
say that again, but say it slow.
I can never understand why a beautiful female, she goes to look for a female that looks like a man, that's not a man, dresses like a man, not really a man, she's really a girl, but looks like a dude, dresses like a dude, but really a girl, but she looks like a dude. That's confusing. See what I'm saying? You're just confused when you do that. If you're a female and you pretty, go look for a pretty female. You don't go look for a girl that looks like a dude. That to me just tells me already you confused. Already.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
The female that look like a man, the man that look like a female, however you said all of that.
Yeah. I did that purposely to confuse you because that's how I feel that female's mindset is. You're confused. You don't know what you want.
Okay, so let me ask you. The female that looks like a dude, without speaking on sex, tell me what you think that she could do for that woman. Just a couple things.
Honestly, I don't know. Emotional and financial. That's it.
Okay. That's the female that looks like a dude.
That's all of them. Yeah.
Okay, so the female that looks
it doesn't
pretty.
matter. Yeah. It doesn't matter. They all can do the same. They're gonna do They're gonna have the same exact thing they could possibly do, which is finance and emotion. I don't think they can fully be compatible throughout life because it's not right. You're forcing it. It's like taking two magnets and trying to push them. You know how you take two positive ends of the magnet, try to push them together, but they don't work, but you still try anyway. And I think that's what's happening in a lot of these girl on girl, guy on guy relationships. My opinion.
You say you think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're forced relationships. I really do.
Forced.
I think they're forcing them, and I'm gonna prove that we can love each other if we're still two men or two women. I'm gonna show the world, and it don't work. You end up on the news.
So
some way or the other.
So if the pretty and the pretty female can provide the same thing that the female that looks like a dude can provide, why are they going for the ones that do? I know you don't know the answer to this, but give me your opinion as to why you think that they would go for the one that looks like the dude.
Because
if they can get the pretty.
In hindsight, they really want a dude.
They like that
naturally.
thug-like
They
behavior.
want a dude. They still want that masculine part of it.
They like that. That thug life behavior.
Yeah.
Okay, so K Money, let me speak to the thug life.
Yeah.
Do you think so? Are you? It sounds like you're saying that the stud female takes on the thug trait. Can there be a stud female who's actually a gentleman?
Yeah, there can be, and I do
like
retract that. There are some studs out there that, like you say, can act like a gentleman, like myself. You
You a stud?
Nah, I'm just saying.
Wow.
A gentleman like myself. But most of the ones that I've run into have that thug mentality is why I said it originally.
So let's take Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay.
Would she be considered a stud?
A super stud.
Yeah,
Yes.
because she has a mentality.
Yeah, a mentality. Yeah, I like that.
See, he got it, and he's a comedian.
I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's considered. She would be considered a stud.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't be considered a thug stud.
No,
not
not at all.
Not a thug. Well, I don't know.
like
Depends on where she goes. She go to Justin Bieber's party, possibly.
Nah, I don't see her as being a thug. I just see her as being a cool white chick.
No. I mean, I think she could be. Like, if something pop off, I think she'll get down.
Nah.
You don't think she'll get down?
Nah.
I don't see her like
I
that.
don't know, man. I think she'll go full throttle on
I've
your
never
ass.
seen her like that, so I can't say that.
She look like she'll go full throttle on your ass. I'm
I've
telling you.
always just seen her as this cool, down to earth, laid back chick.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. She cool, laid back, but I think she'll get down if she had to. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I think most people in that sense.
No, you got the prissy girls. No, I don't want to. I'm gonna call the
I
police.
don't think she would do that either, but I don't think,
She's not gonna get down with no gangster stuff.
You don't think she gonna do no 1-8?
I don't think she gonna be involved in that. Like
Okay.
I'm just playing.
So Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah, you getting man.
So wait a minute. So you saying Queen Latifah thuggish?
I think I think she's a lady, but I think she don't mind mollywopping your ass at the same time.
So just because you can fight doesn't make you thuggish.
I didn't say she was thuggish.
No, that's what I'm trying to find out.
She has thug ways.
We said Ellen DeGeneres, no thuggish, right?
Y'all said that. No, I said she is.
I don't
can
think
be.
she is.
Okay, and so Queen Latifah, how do we view her?
I view her as a lady, but I believe she'll put the paws on you if she has to.
So, but okay, let's take a woman that's not gay.
Okay.
She's capable of putting the paws on you.
That's true.
But not more reluctant. You got to think.
Look at her demeanor, bro.
The name of the show is She's... What is it?
Look at Queen Latifah's demeanor. Most of the time, it's
right.
It's tough guy role.
Okay.
Tough role.
So let me. You put two ladies in the room. We're gonna put Queen Latifah in the room, and we're gonna put a lady in the room that's maybe a little Monica.
Okay.
Okay.
So
one's okay. Who's gonna be more? It's not using Monica. She's from New York. She might put the paws on you.
What Monica are you talking about?
The singer Monica.
She's from Atlanta.
Atlanta. I keep saying that.
Yeah, you do.
And I don't know why I keep saying that. So she
Birds.
Yeah, and more birds. Okay, so let's use a Miss Prissy. Let's say, good one. You put Queen Latifah and Lauren London in the room, and some dudes got the tripping. Who gonna be? Who? Don't you call me a bitch? Who gonna say that first? And she got a song. I'm just saying. Who's gonna say it first and be more aggressive towards the man? Will it be Lauren or will it be Queen Latifah? That's what I'm saying. She will be more like the man.
Who?
Queen Latifah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
There are some women who won't stand for you calling them a bitch.
Right.
Right.
And they would be, who the hell you think you talking to like that?
I know, but I could see Lauren just rolling her eyes and walking away. She may not respond unless you keep saying it. But I think Queen Latifah, she'll nip it in the bud first call.
That first bitch.
That first call. You don't get no more.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So Janelle Monáe.
Roll her eyes, walk away. She's a stud.
No. Let me, because I don't know the proper term.
I don't know.
I think she identifies as pansexual.
Pansexual. I'm sorry, pansexual. I'm so sorry.
And y'all know what that means, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
I just said I wanted to be her pan.
Like she's sexually attracted to
anything,
any gender.
Yeah.
Wayne Brady
is the same.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh no.
So that's what they're calling that, basically.
So Janelle Monáe, is she thug?
No.
Or is she now? Keep in mind, she's always wearing them pantsuits and like.
Here's what I'm finna say. She would do the same thing Queen Latifah would do, but the difference is she would educate you, brother. Why would you call me that? I'm your sister. I'm black. I'm your queen. She would hit you. She would respond right away, but she ain't gonna respond with violence. She would probably educate you or something.
Now let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Is it possible that you are unconsciously looking at their appearance, how they actually look, which one is more beautiful, and kind of assume that this person would act like this because of the way they actually look?
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at their documentaries and just kind of learning their mannerisms, you can kind of tell. Jamel ain't got so much stuff going on. I can't give you the names of them, but she's a lot of stuff that she's in, and she's talking
a certain type of way.
I mean, you can kind of. She's more educated, so she's more of the Candace. What's her name? Candace, the White House girl, Owens. She's more Candace Owens-ish. She's more educated.
Not even compare. I think I know what you. But that's bad.
Not to compare those two. They're apples and oranges. But she's more education like that. Like she's more inspirational.
And you don't think Queen is?
She's inspirational.
UNITY.
Right, UNITY, but UNITY, but at the same time, she's the who you calling a bitch at the same time. So
yeah, I mean that's
she can be both. I believe. I just think she thinks she's probably big enough to get at you.
Is she?
So you judging by physical appearance?
I am. Yes.
Yeah, that's why I
yes.
just asked.
Yes. Yes.
So I just
Very much
asked
so.
you. I just asked you,
Very
and I
much
said
so.
unconsciously,
Yeah.
could you be?
Yeah, I mean, look at Carissa Shields. She's not a stud. She's a beautiful woman, but she's trying to fight every dude. She's trying to fight Devontae Davis. She's mad at him. Man,
that's her
allegedly.
profession.
I know.
That's her
allegedly.
Yeah.
That's her profession.
But she's trying to line
That's
a
her
fight up with
profe-
Keith
Right.
Thurman, bro.
That's her profession,
Okay,
man.
what about the Brat?
The Brat more chill now. I think the Brat.
put her in that
the Brat gonna call the
scenario.
police. I can tell you that right now. The Brat gonna call the police. She ain't finna. She
That was a good one,
chill.
K-Money.
She chill.
That
Give
was
it
a
to
good one, K-Money.
What? What do you
Go
say?
back, the Brat again.
What do you say?
So you don't think the Brat?
20 years ago, yes, she's Queen Latifah. Now, cause she married.
So you don't think Queen Latifah chill, and Queen Latifah in her 50s?
She married too, by the
Now,
way.
now,
Oh,
who,
is she?
when you see Queen,
Mm-hmm.
and you see the Brat today,
Okay.
who is acting more ladylike?
Damn, they both are really. You seen the pictures of the Brat?
The Brat looked like she looked when she was in her 20s.
Yeah, she's still dressing.
She's
that
still
Brat,
dressing and
like
still
the
in
Brat.
that
Oh, is
fashion
she?
and still doing that.
Well, the pictures I've been seeing, they've been
Yeah, nah,
raunchy
I
pictures. They ain't been the ones y'all
What
talking
raunchy pictures you been seeing? of
Don't
the
worry
Brat?
about it. I'll show it to
She
you after
still
this.
look good. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm
she just-
saying. I'm
I'm trying to say-
like, what
I'm trying to
pictures y'all
say-
talking about?
I'm trying to say
Yeah.
which one look more ladylike.
They both pretty, man. They both look.
Ladylike. Okay, let's
Queen
say they,
Latifah,
let's
Queen
say,
Latifah,
let's say if they
Queen-
wasn't
Oh, they
famous.
both
Let's
look
say if
like
they wasn't famous, and they stood right there in front of you. Which one would you say? Oh, she looked more like a dude than this one.
Here's the problem. I can't stop thinking about the damn bank robbing movie, and I can't stop thinking about Funkdafied.
I just said they wasn't famous.
I know. I give it to. Oh man, this is
It's
a hard
just your
one.
opinion, bro.
It's hard because they really. I'll give it to Brat. I guess Brat. Yes.
For me, man, I say they both are equal.
That's what I'm saying. That's why it's so
Because
hard for me to
neither
pick.
one of them are attractive to me
Thank
in
you.
a way that I,
I didn't
want
wanna say that
smash.
part.
I think they both attractive.
They both
I actually
attractive.
think they're both attractive.
I think they both
So
attractive.
y'all would smash?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Both of them?
yeah, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, wait. We're not talking about dick and pussy. Remember at the beginning of the show, I said we can't go for the low hanging fruit.
But y'all just said
No, at the beginning of the show, I say we cannot go for the low hanging fruit.
this
So
one
no
we gotta
dick and
capture
pussy.
because y'all would holler at
No,
Brat,
no.
right?
Yeah,
No,
you know how I be
no.
feeling. I
No.
shouldn't agree with you,
Queen
but
Latifah.
you know how I feel when you don't never
No,
agree.
no.
I'm not attracted to her
Okay,
to them
no,
sexually
no.
at all.
You said okay.
I said would y'all smash?
Yeah. So no dick and pussy. You could be attractive, and I don't have to smash.
But it wasn't about attraction. Would you smash?
No, you just asked were they attractive. I said, yeah. You
Okay.
asked. And then you said, would
I
y'all
get what
smash?
you're saying now, because they don't
Then-
have to be attractive to smash. This is what you were saying.
Okay. No, here's what I'm saying. You asked, are they attractive? K-Money and I said, yeah, I think that they both are attractive. Then you said, would y'all smash? And I stopped you and I said, we can't talk dick and pussy. Because at the beginning of the show, I said, that's low-hanging fruit. We can't discuss it. We're just saying that they're both attractive.
Right.
We're just saying that they're both attractive.
Okay.
You and Comedian 96
I'm
don't
not
think that they're
attracted
attractive.
to No, I'm not, man. I just,
Oh, I said they were attractive. So all three
They
of us
are?
think they are attractive.
Okay.
Yeah. I just can't. They're evenly. He asked me which one's more of a lady. I think they're even in that. That's why it was hard for me to pick.
well, he
but
said
they're both attractive.
which one are more
lady,
ladylike.
they both they're even in that
That's what I'm
category.
saying. I don't.
If they
But they're
were
both-
not,
They
if
don't
they
have-
were not famous,
Even
and
if they
think
were
about
not.
how they think about. I don't know if I should say this to you, but think about what the last thing seen them in and how they were dressed.
Huh.
Who
Gangster.
looked more
that'd be Brad.
ladylike?
Brad
looked more ladylike.
Did you see? She was in the bathing suit, sir. What am I supposed to do?
That's not the last thing you seen her in.
That's the only thing. No.
It's the only thing you've seen her
On
in.
the radio show,
Where'd you
no,
get those
she is
pictures?
not. She is not. I will give it to hands down. I will give it hands down. I will give it to Queen Latifah. Yes, on a regular day on the boat, just hanging out on just regular. I seen her with no makeup. She's beautiful. So yes, I give it to Queen.
Oh, okay. And since you've already conceded to give it to Queen, I want to throw this in, and I know you've already conceded to give it to Queen. Who's more apt to wear a dress?
Queen
Latifah.
Which is more ladylike. This concludes another dope episode. Tune in tomorrow for Think Thursday. Don't forget to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at 52 Scott Podcast, on Instagram and Facebook, the 52 Scott Podcast. And for all my YouTubers, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember, the only way we grow is if you let them know.